Namaste, everyone. Welcome. Got a fun one today. By the way, you may want to grab your blocks. Definitely want to use block or a block, and a strap, a towel. That's also completely optional. I'll give you definitely cues on if you don't have those things. So another FYI, again, I had another back spasm this week. Yes, yoga teachers also get injured. So if I do a little yelling during the class, don't worry, it's just me. All right. So anyway, come to a nice seated position. Close your eyes and connect in with yourself. Connect in with what's going on. Notice how your breath is. Are you a little anxious today or tired? And then start feeling the sensations of where you're sitting on the earth. Today's theme, I want to think about being centered. And one way of being centered is grounded. And using that word centered, what does it mean to you? And you can open your eyes and let's start moving. So inhale your arms up, really reach up, exhale down. Nice and slow today. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up and exhale down. Bring your hand down to the side, reach your arm up. Feel the nice stretch, what's going on there. And then come on back up and then go on to the other side. Feeling the arm that's up in the air, that hip rooting down. And then come on up and just pause. Let's rotate our shoulders up, back, down, and around. Just getting rid of any tension. And then move it around the other way. Yep, tension there, right? All right, and then take one hand up and bring it to your opposite knee. So today we're going to be doing a lot of twists, having a little bit of fun with twists. And I am going to take you into poses that you may not have tried before. So please do what works for you. So when you're twisting, you're not moving the hip so much. It's really just the vertebrae, the rib cage can move around. And notice if you're looking down. Okay, come on back forward. One thing we can do is take your hands and clasp them behind your head and press your back of your head into your hands. Okay, so you're not going way back, you're not going way forward, but that idea of pressing your head back so it's not down. Bring the other arm up, twist around. We tend to have that contemporary neck posture because we're looking down at devices a lot. So it's nice to not bring it way back, but be aware of how you're looking down or looking side to side. And then come on back to center. Okay, and as a matter of fact, let's start with this one. This will be kind of fun. Bring the soles of your feet to the floor and just windshield wiper side to side. Okay, we're in our sunbathing pose, but we're moving the center of our body, just starting to get it nice and warmed up. All right, and then let's come around to tabletop. So, crawling like a baby. Okay, round your back up like an angry cat. And then drop your belly down. Now, for granted, in this pose, all the neck instructions I just gave go out the window. I think you know what I'm talking about. Inhale, round the back up, and then exhale, bringing the shoulders away from your ears. Round your back up again, really getting nice and loose in that vertebrae. And then come on back to a flat back. Take your right foot out, press the ball of the foot to the floor, stretch the calf all the way up and back. Maybe windshield wiper the heel. Just kind of getting into the upper thigh. And then bring that knee back down. And then bring the other foot back. Ball of the foot to the floor. Press it back for a moment. Just feel that nice stretch all the way up and down. And then switch, switch, switch if you want to. Or just hold the stretch, whatever works for you. And then come on back. Okay, let's do another stretch before we go. Bring the right leg out. Cross it over your calf, your left calf, and look over slightly. And I got to watch my neck too, over towards the left shoulder. So feeling a nice stretch up and down that side. And then come on back around. Other side. Cross it over. Looking around to the other side. Awareness of the neck, of course. All right, and then come on back around. So we're going to do nose to knee now because I'm working on making sure that everybody can get their foot between their hands. So bring your right leg out and then round your back like a cat. It's a good abdominal workout. Right leg out. Come on in. So inhale and then exhale. Or inhale. Exhale, moving that belly back towards your spine. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Other side. Okay, bring the leg out. Knee to nose. Nice and slow. Feel all the different areas that it's working in your body. You know, we're kind of doing a cat-cow, getting an abdominal thing. How we got our hands on the floor. It's a multi-purpose pose. One more time in, and then bring it back out, and then come on back down. All right, let's come to our first downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, lift your sit bones up, taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Maybe you want to pedal your heels out a little bit. And just feel the back of the thighs pressing up. And you may want to keep your knees. I always keep my knees slightly bent, especially at the beginning. Walk your feet behind your hands. Come into a forward fold, hanging out here. Okay, so maybe grab the opposite elbows and kind of sway side to side, just opening up a little bit. Okay. Bring your hands back down. And if you want to, you may have done the class with me last week, bring your hands behind, or the week before, bring your hands behind your calves or your ankles, and then inhale halfway up and come into that nice crown of the head forward, back of the sit bones back, and then exhale down. All right, while you're down here, take your left hand and bring it around to the outside, or grab your right ankle and twist towards the right. So you definitely don't want to move the whole body. If you're up here doing it, That's okay. If you're way down, that's okay too. You want to keep that left hip back and the pelvis parallel to the front of the mat. And then walk your hands over and go ahead and do the other side. So now the right hand grabs the left ankle and you're keeping that right hip back, feeling it, taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Come on back around. If you want to bring your hands to the back of your legs, inhale halfway up, shoulders away from the ears, exhale down, and then come on all the way up. Bring your hands into prayer and come through to center and notice how you're feeling. Okay, let's move right into it, shall we? So inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Okay, exhale down. Let's come into the low lunge. Your right foot comes way back. So you're not coming up today, okay? You're going to stay down. So you're in, and you can do whatever you want with this back leg, the back foot. And all we're going to do, not all we're going to do, if you want to block under your hand, that's fine too. You're going to twist around and maybe bring that left arm up. You don't have to bring the left arm up. You can just twist around to the left. So your right rib cage is kind of going towards your inner thigh, left inner thigh, in a sense. Feel the belly. Your belly, when you inhale, it goes to the back of your spine. And then come on back around. Okay. Bring the left foot back. Okay. Come on into downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay. You're going to get that right foot between your hands. Now you can bring that left knee down before you do it, whatever works for you, okay? So again, you're going to stay down. You're going to take your right hand and twist around to your right. Maybe bring the right arm up. This is optional, the right arm up. I'm just sort of, I know some of you like to do other things too. It's more about feeling the twist and then obviously the other great advantages of this wonderful pose. And then come on back around. Come on to tabletop. And let's lower ourselves all the way down to our belly. So your hands are down by your chest, elbows down by the sides, okay? So we're going to do something a little different here. So please be aware, if you can't do this, that's fine, okay? So come on up into Cobra, pressing your hands into the earth, okay? And then you're going to kind of twist to the right. So you're looking over your right shoulder. And then you come back to center and you twist to the left. We're definitely working our arms here. Come on back to center and then come on back down. Okay, take your left forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Roll over onto your left hip. Bring your right knee up. This is called salamander. The right foot is bent, and the left foot is flexed. So the left outside of the foot is on the ground. It's a nice twisty salamander. I like this one. And then come on back around. So now the right forearm is parallel to the front of the mat. You roll over onto your right hip, bend the left knee, right foot is parallel to the floor. Okay, and then come on back around. I should have said the outside of the foot. All right, come on back around. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Walk your feet behind your hands. Forward fold. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. And then stand all the way up. Way up, way up, up. Hands into prayer. Come on through. And pause. Okay. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly down. Okay, crown of the head to the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Now come on back to downward facing dog. So just walk back. Get yourself nice and situated. All right, and we're going to do a twist here. So take your left hand, if you can, and reach around on the outside of your right calf. Just a twist. So you're moving that rib cage around. And then come on back around and bring that left hand on the right hand on the outside of the left calf or ankle or thigh, whatever works for you. Doing the twist. And then come on back around to downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to bring that left foot between our hands. So if you need to come down on that right knee, that's fine. We're going to come up into a high lunge. High lunge. I got to remember which side I'm on, right? All right, so this is an interesting high lunge we're going to do. So you're going to reach your arms up. Okay, we are going to do a twist here. Take your left hand, okay, bring it behind your back. Okay, see how my hand is, the palm is facing out or whatever. And if you can, grab on to that right thigh or not. Or maybe you're up here. Maybe you're grabbing your glute because that's kind of where I am. But doing a twist around, okay? So you're twisting a little bit more to the left. It's definitely a kind of a balance pose. Hold yourself there. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come on back around. Reach your arms up. Feeling nice and centered and rooted, right? Exhale your hands down. Step back into downward facing dog. And breathe. How do you feel? Okay, that right foot is coming between your hands. So if you need to drop the left foot down, do whatever you need to do, okay? Slowly come on up. I got to fix my microphone. It's falling off, okay? Inhale your arms up, okay? So this time you're taking your right hand around and twisting around to your right. So the right hand is going around the left thigh or left cheek, whatever works for you. Okay, just feel that nice twist. Wow, we're getting nice and strong in our lower bodies. Come on back around. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Come on into tabletop or plank. And lower yourself all the way down to your belly, tops of the feet to the floor. Come on up into cobra. And if you want to do the twist with me, look to the right, look to the left. Come on back around. Come all the way down. Use this time to work your arms, right? All the way down. Okay, left arm is parallel, forearm is parallel to the front of the mat. Bend the right knee, kind of looking over your right shoulder into salamander, getting a good twist, and slowly come around. So now the right forearm parallel to the front of the mat, left knee comes up, looking around. Notice where there's a little twist, this little salamander pose does. All right, and then I'll meet you in downward facing dog. So maybe come into tabletop or the forearm push up, or excuse me, the knee push up is what I meant to say. Okay, take a nice big inhale and exhale. Walk your feet behind your hands, forward fold, hands behind your legs. If you want to do this, this is fine. Inhale halfway up, exhale down, and then stand all the way up. Reach up, reach up, reach up, and come on all the way through. Okay, if you want to get your block ready, just kind of have it nearby for this next one. Yeah, I'm going to take you into a deeper one, so please be careful on this one. All right, I'll do the left side, I think. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, we're going to go into pyramid. So take your left foot. It's not as far back. It's slightly back, but, well, whatever works for you. But you want your foot on the ground, and you want your pelvis towards the front of the mat, okay? And maybe take your block and put it on the outside of that right foot, because you know it's coming, right? So we're going to walk that left hand around doing a twist. So keeping the left hip back and the right hip, again, the pelvis is parallel to the front of the mat. If this is, you can be up here, you can have a block way up here. Some of you may not even need a block and have your hands down. Whatever is working for you to feel the rib cage. The rib cage is twisting, okay? So going into kind of a reverse triangle. Be very, very careful here. You're going to take your right hand up to the sky. Okay, so you really have to twist around. Oh, Siri's talking to me again. So you're twisting around.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it?
Okay, I will. I'll repeat it, Siri. Twist the right arm to the sky. How's this everybody feeling? And then come on back down. Move the block to the side and just step back into downward facing dog. So whatever you did there, I applaud you, okay? This is not an easy pose, okay? All right, walk your feet behind your hands. Come into a forward fold. We'll take a nice little breather here. So inhale halfway up. Exhale down. And then stand all the way up. Reach up, reach up, reach up. All the way up. Hands in the paw. All the way through. Feeling nice and centered. It's kind of I know it's like centered, but we're doing twist. Think about that one, okay? Okay. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, so now the left foot just kind of comes back a little bit. Now your foot, it's in whatever direction you can keep your pelvis towards the front of the mat. This is not a warrior two. This is more like a, oh, did I do this foot already? Pardon me. Right foot goes back. Caught myself, okay? Right foot goes back, okay? And, this is definitely more of a warrior one-ish stance, but I think your stance is a little bit closer. Bring the block on the outside of the left foot, okay? And you definitely kind of do that original movement, but really what you're trying to do is bring that right rib cage down towards the floor, okay? So root the right hand onto the block, floor, calf, whatever you're holding on to, and the left arm goes up to the sky. So moving that left hip back, staying nice and grounded. Take a nice big inhale in, exhale out. All right, come on back down. You can move the block and step back into downward dog. If any of you need to go into child's pose, go for it. This is your class. Okay, this is kind of like the in-between, that you take HIIT classes. This is the seconds in between, right? All right, let's do one more. What do you say? I'm having way too much fun. Bring that right foot between your hands. If you needed to bring the knee down, that's cool. The left knee down. If you want to leave the left knee down, that's all right. Or you can take the knee off the ground, the left knee off the ground, okay? So come on up to your right thigh, okay? So we're in this low lunge. If you want to, you can bring your hands into prayer, and your left elbow is going to come to the outside of the right knee. Some of you may just want to do the walk over and kind of rotate around. Like, remember we did it on the floor and you just had your hands just rotating. Now the right rib cage is going up to the sky. Some of you may want to do an open kind of twist, but again, you're rotating that vertebrae, not the pelvis. All right. Come on back down. Step back. Downward dog. Taking a nice big inhale. And exhale. Other side. Left foot comes between your hands. Do what you need to do to get there. There's no right or wrong here. I'm just giving you a little bit of different kind of fun with twists today, okay? So climb up that left knee. Maybe bring your hands to prayer. And now the right elbow comes around on the outside of that left knee. Feel the rotation of the rib cage rotating around, right? Which is basically the vertebrae. You can open up your hands, whatever works for you. And then find a spot that's going to keep you balanced. Feel the belly button going back towards the vertebrae. That'll help keep you centered. And then come on back around. Step the right foot next to the left. Come into a forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. And stand all the way up. All right, hands into prayer. Come all the way through. Pause. I guess you would never believe that I woke up this morning screaming with a back spasm. I know, I never thought I could do the twist. Trust me, I was like, okay, I don't know if I could do this class. All right. We're going to do a twisted stork, and this is for those, Christine, I'm talking to you. Maybe get that opposite arm to the leg, okay? Just saying, okay? Bring the right knee up. Everyone knows where you want to be. You want to touch the toe down and up. That's cool. Bring your arms up. That's cool too. You can bring the right arm back, left arm forward. Again, feeling that rib cage twisting around, okay? You can bring that left hand on the outside of the right thigh, or you can start doing that craziness with straighten the leg out. Okay, whatever works. And if you fall out, whatever, right? Just come on back in, have some fun. Have some fun and also work that standing leg ankle and balance and all that other fun stuff. All right, let's see. Nope, not in it today. And I'm okay with that. All right, come on back around. And then come on through and pause. Oh, wait, I have to read comments as they come, okay? Okay, twist and shout. I'm making you, okay, Christine, okay, I'm so glad. I am so glad, okay? Maybe someday Christine will send us a video of her actually doing this pose because she can do it, I can't. Okay, left knee up. Come on, Christine, get back into it. Focus, be centered. Okay, arms up, okay? Right arm forward. Left arm back, maybe take the right hand to the outside of the left calf. This is good enough for me today. But again, we've been working on all these twists, so notice what's going on. Maybe. All right, I got one side for a second, and that's all I like doing. And then come on back around. Woo! And then come on back down. And pause. How do you feel? Twist and shout. Okay, come on up to the front of the mat. Okay, inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Come on down to child's pose, everybody. Get a drink of water. Do whatever you need to do to just take a load off. Okay, let's try this one. I'm going to try it with you. All right, come on down to your belly. So again, we're keeping our hands down. I think if you've been coming to my classes, we've been working on this one. So pressing your hands down, your what are they? Shoulder blades down your back. Lift your collarbone up and just come on up. Inhale up and then exhale down. So you're pressing your pubic bone into the earth too. Inhale up. Using your arms, exhale down. Let's just do the front body. Okay, going up again. Inhale up. Watch that you're not jetting your neck out. Exhale down. Okay, next time when we come up, lift your left leg up. So inhale up. You don't have to come up too high. Hold it up there. Pause. Exhale down. Now the right leg comes up. Inhale. Pause. Exhale down. Let's go through that on the other side again. So left leg comes up. Lift it up. Working the back. Exhale down. Okay, one more time. Inhale up. Feel those triceps really working too. Exhale down. Okay, are we ready? You ready for both feet to come up? Come on up. Lift both legs up. Remember, watch the shoulders coming up towards the ear. Watch your neck. Any sort of pain, come out of it. Okay, lifting up, working that whole back. If you want, all right, let's come back down for a second. Okay, take a breather. We're going to come back up again. And if you wanted, you could even just be doing the up and down if you want. So inhale up, lift your legs up if you want, and then bring your legs out and in. So they're going out. It's a very small movement. Okay, you're not going way out. Okay, because we're bending out, bending our back, just working that. I believe it's like around the SI joint. Keep pressing your hands down. And then come on back all the way down. Okay, and let's sit back into puppy pose. Speaking of puppies, Edgar has just graced us. So come into tabletop. Keep your sit bones up in the air and then just bring your forehead to the floor. That's funny. I said puppy pose and the magical yoga class. Okay. All right. All right, come on up into a seated position. Oh, no. Can I do one more with you guys? I'm sorry. I want to do one more. This is really interesting. We're going to do a thing called Road Runner. So come down to your belly again. Bring your left forearm. Let's see if I get this right. Left forearm on parallel to the front of the mat. Okay. And then roll around to the left side like we did in Salamander. So bend your right knee. This may be enough, okay? This may be enough. If you want to, you can reach around and grab your right hand with your left thigh, the left foot. I think you're understanding that. So you understand? So the right leg's bent, and you're bending the left thigh, grabbing it with your right hand, twisting around with the rib cage. It's called Road Runner. Beep, beep. That's where it came from. Come on back around. And don't forget to push your foot into your hand. I meant to do that. Okay, this time, right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Roll around on your right leg. Bend, right hip. Bend your right knee. Okay? Left foot bends up and grab your foot with your left hand. Yeah, this is an interesting one. It's an interesting, fun twist. It's a new way that I figured we'd get our quadriceps and get a twist in stretched. Not a new way, it's an old way, but you know what I'm saying. Come on back around. Come on back to child's pose for just a second. And then come on up to a seated position. Okay, feet out front. Very excited dog today. Okay, Have your block kind of nearby too, by the way. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Just let go. Any tension in your back. And, you know, one thing too is when you do these forward folds, I like this. If you take your hands to your waist, right, that's your waist. And then you take your hands down where your, Edgar, can you get out of the way so I can show everybody? Where your upper body connects with your lower body. Those are your hips. So that's where you want to go forward from, okay? If that's a much better cue. And it'll keep you from rounding your back a little bit. Okay, inhale up. Okay, so take the right sole of the foot. Come over here so I can show. Come here. Right sole of the foot on the inside of the left thigh. Excuse me. Come here. Come here. All right, good boy. Okay, so again, you're going to fold forward. Now, we are going to do that kind of twisted thing again. So if you want to, take your left hand on the outside of the right leg, right foot, right ankle, okay? And then just twist around towards the right, okay? And your right rib cage is going up towards the sky. And you're not rounding your back. You're keeping your vertebrae nice and long. And then slowly come on back up. Straighten your leg out and just pause for a moment. Maybe bring your fingertips behind you. Okay, left sole of the foot comes on the inner thigh, Janu Sirsasana. Okay, and then you're going to inhale up, fold forward first. Okay, then this is my right hand is going on the outside of my left foot. I'm rotating around. I'm not even bringing my hand up to the sky. I'm using my left hand here to just help me twist around a little bit. So again, and different sensations happen. And again, I'm looking over my left shoulder. You don't have to do that. All right, and then slowly, slowly, slowly come on back up. Okay, here's where you may want to block. Lengthen the leg out again. Okay, so left sole of the foot comes into the inner thigh again. You can even move your right leg out a little bit on a slant. Take the block on the inside of the right knee, okay? And then my cue is always bring your palm up to the sky, okay? And then bring the right elbow. As you bring the right elbow down, you'll feel your left rib cage rotating up. This is perfectly great. In this particular, this is where I really should stay. Or some of you may want to get the right elbow down on the ground. The left arm comes up and over, so you're doing a side bend. If you start caving in the left shoulder, come back up on the block, okay? Because you really want to be up and over. If you really want to get into this pose, take a strap around the ball of your foot, okay? And again, it's reaching around. So it's helping. But again, the moment you start collapsing, it's not good. So the full pose, which I cannot do, is getting the left hand down to the right foot while you're in this twisted position. But it's so good to opening up the ribs. And then slowly come on around out of it. Place everything beside. Okay. Oh, okay. Straighten the leg out. Okay, other side. Siri's having a heyday with me today. Okay, so this is my left hand. Left palm is up to the sky. I bring the outside of the forearm down. Right arm comes up and around so I can feel that twist first. Maybe bring it right over. Maybe take the strap. Just getting a nice twist. And watching that you're not falling in, but you may be looking up towards your right elbow if that works for you. keeping you honest on that twist instead of caving in. Come on back around. Boy, that's fun. I like doing that. Okay, and then just come on back and we'll just do a quick side to side, just loosening up anything that may have gotten tense. All right, balls of the feet to the floor. We were doing our backs so much, I think we need to do a quick boat, don't you think? I think so too. Come on up. Maybe squeeze your legs together, okay? Hold yourself up. If you need to bring your hands behind you, that's okay. Just feel the core working here, right? Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Boy, I could stay here all day, right? Feel like I want to be sailing on the ocean today, right? Soles of the feet down. Hug your knees. Whoo! And then let's slowly roll all the way down to our backs. Nice and slow. Okay. Let's open up our hips, okay? So take your right foot over the left knee. Okay, everybody I think knows how to do the figure 4. Lift the left leg up, bring the right hand through your legs, and let's just open up the hips a little bit. We don't want to forget about our hips. Remember, if your shoulders are off the ground, please bring the left foot down. But just relax into this nice opening. And then uncross your legs, okay? Cross the other one over. Lift the left leg up. The right leg up. Clasp your hands if you want to. Again, notice the sensations. Letting go of tension, stretching all those different tendons and muscles and ligaments out. And then come on back down. Okay, we'll do a quick bridge. So maybe grab the sides of your mat or robot your arms. Start bringing your shoulder blades together. Lift your pelvis up. Make sure you're rooting the feet. Taking a really nice inhale and exhale. Like you're squeezing something on your inner thighs. And then slowly come on back down. Okay, option here, you can bring your arms out to a T or cross your left leg over your right leg, keeping your shoulders on the ground and just rock over towards the right. Drop your knees over to the right. Again, another twist. And then come on back up, uncross your legs, cross the right leg over the left, cross over the other way. Okay, and then come on back up and straighten your legs. Let your feet fall open, arms down by your sides. Close your eyes, palms facing up to the sky if you want. And notice what's going on with your body. Notice if it's becoming relaxed or there's some kind of energy going on. But really focus on just how maybe you can just let go of any thoughts, of any tension. And focus on your breath. Sometimes focusing on the breath doesn't work, so then maybe focus on your hands. or relaxing your shoulders. Just come inside. You can certainly stay here all day. I might stay here all day with Edgar. Start moving your fingers and toes if you want to get going. Connecting into that comfortable feeling, though, that you generated by just getting out of your brain and going into your body. And when you're ready, you can roll over to your side. And again, connect with that really nice feeling you just generated. And when you're ready, come on up to a seated position, just like we started. And let's go back to that question I asked you at the very beginning. What does it mean to you to be centered? Hold it in your heart. So inhale compassion to yourself and exhale compassion to the world. Namaste, everyone. Thank you very much. Have a nice twisted day. And by the way, please leave me comments, not necessarily in the chat room, but on YouTube so that everybody can see them, that sort of thing. We can all kind of be a community together. So anyway, thanks. Have a great day. Oh, by the way, did anybody get this right? Did anybody? Nobody's watching now, right? Okay. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Christine, as usual.